Gabbar is one of the greatest characters that has been seen on screen. Do we agree? If you go back to the script, do you know what's the screen time that Amjad Khan had? It's only 19 minutes. My entire myth about this screen space and all of this was shattered even before I was an actor. Because if you as a character can create that impact in 19 minutes for you to last a lifetime, bro, you can do it. You can do it in any way possible as long as you love your craft and you're honest with your craft.
Hello everyone, welcome to PeepingMoon.com. I'm Rashida Sahani and today I'm extremely pleased to be chatting with Rithvik Dhanjani, who's all set to impress us all in his upcoming project Cartel. Hi Rithvik, how have you been?
I have been absolutely amazing. And how cute are you? How adorable
Thank
are
you
you?
so much. Thank you so much.
I love the little introduction that you gave me, guys. She's so, everybody who's watching this right now, please comment of how cute is she?
Oh God. Thank you so much for that. But I must say that, you look great. You have these two avatars going on in the trailer. Now, of course, I'm yet to watch the entire project, but whatever I saw from the trailer, it looks like you have like changed. At once we see there's this like really smart, handsome looking hunk Rithvik, and then we see this, typical Bombaya boy who's like speaking that language which we come across, and we call them Bhau. You are looking like that. So, tell me your experience.
It's been a lovely, lovely experience here. I can't tell you of how grateful I am that I actually got to play a part like this. And it's been a mad ride. It's been a massive ride to be able to create Abhay and then to be able to play him and then finally see him come live on screen. It's been such a pleasure. It's been such an amazing, amazing joy ride for me.
I am sure. And if I ask you, what is that one unique thing about the about Cartel that you might like to say? Because we come across a lot of shows, but not every show or every film is able to leave an impact. So, what, according to you, will this project leave an impact for?
I think the relationships. Let me be honest with you. There are actually two things that I really think will leave a mad impact about the show. One, of course, the relationships of the brothers and the mother, and how the story is actually about the relationship of this family, which is surrounded by cartels and which is surrounded by crime, which is surrounded by so many other things that affect it. But predominantly and primarily, it is about the family. It is about the relationship with the brothers. And the second thing that I think it's going to leave an impact on the audiences is with the climax. I have never seen such a mad climax. Never read such a इतना मेरे रोंगटे खड़े हो रहे सिर्फ उसको पढ़ के. जब मैंने उसको पढ़ा था, I couldn't believe that I'm reading something like this. Can this even be possible? Can this happen? And when it was written and when it was shot, can you see मेरे रोंगटे खड़े हो रहे? I swear to God, the climax of the show is mad. So yeah, I think these two things that come to my mind of leaving a major impact on the show on the audiences.
I'm sure everyone cannot wait to watch it. Now that you have talked so much about the climax, I can't wait to watch it. And of course, send across what I think about it. I'm sure it's going to be
Please do.
great.
I will really, really appreciate. Thank you. I'd love to know.
Definitely. Okay, great. Also, we see now two great actors on screen. We see you and then we see your on-screen mother. And, we have all seen you also prove your acting skills. So how was it sharing screen space with not only one, but so many acclaimed actors?
Wow. First thing first, I am really I'm really sorry, but I don't think I can be called a great actor with Supriya Pathak. I think she is phenomenal. I am nowhere close to her. I am a child when it comes to her craft. So I think you see one great actor, which is Supriya Pathak, and you see one fanboy, which is Rithvik Dhanjani in the frame. That's what it is. I have been her fan ever since childhood. Not just me. Let's accept all of us. We love her craft. We love what she does with her craft. And to be able to share screen space with her was genuinely like a dream. It's like a dream for any actor to be in one frame with Supriya Pathak, because I got to learn so much. I got to see myself in a position that I never expected I would be in, because I was thrown into a scene with the great Supriya Pathak, and then I have to perform. So it did something to me within, and those emotions I can't explain with words, but that's a feeling that I will go back home with for the rest of my life. And not just her. Let me be honest with Jitendra Joshi, Madhu Bhav. He is such a crafted and gifted actor that you can never tell what's on his cards. What is he going to do next? He surprises not just the audiences but himself in every scene, in every moment that he does. So to be able to share screen space with him has been so phenomenal. To see Shubhrada, who plays Gajraj, is so good. It is so much to learn from. Anilji, who plays Khansa, you can see him with his big daddy. So and coming down to Tanuj, the amount of discipline that Tanuj brings with him, on screen and on set, is definitely something to learn from, and I learn from him every day. So I think I'm really blessed to be a part of an ensemble this great and this big.
That's fantastic. And we do see multi-starers doing so good these days, but there was a time, maybe a few years back, where people were actors were shying away to star in a project that had a lot of actors. But now times are changing. Now you have such good things to say about all your co-stars, and I think it's the experience that everyone together makes. So tell me, what is your point of view of starring in a multi-star, and also this word that's used very often, screen space? How much does that matter to you?
See, I'll tell you what. When I was doing my acting classes with Abhijit Das, he's one of my acting teachers. Back in 2010 and 11, he taught me one thing that I think every actor should learn. And it is very important for you to keep this with you in your mind if you're an actor. He told me that in the greatest film of Indian cinema is one of the greatest films is Sholay. Do we agree? Correct?
Definitely.
Sholay is one of the greatest films ever made. Gabbar is one of the greatest characters that has been seen on screen. Do we agree?
Definitely, yes.
If you go back to the script, do you know what's the screen time that Amjad Khan had in the film Sholay? Out of a 3.5-hour movie. It's only 19, but I don't know. It's only 19 minutes.
Oh my God, okay. Didn't know that.
So my entire myth about this screen space and all of this was shattered even before I was an actor. Because if you as a character can create that impact in 19 minutes for you to last a lifetime, bro, you can do it. You can do it in any way possible, as long as you love your craft and you're honest with your craft. So I think the script is what, for me, stands at the highest stature of the pyramid. Like that's the topmost notch that we all need to sort of submit ourselves to, because the script is the king in today's times. And today's times, there is no one hero or one heroine. It has to have the essence of so many people coming together to make a story, because let's accept it, in real life there is no story made with just two people.
I know
it has so many other people who play such important and integral parts. So I think that's the school of thought that I come from. So yeah.
And I'm so glad to see so many actors like you shedding off that opinion which you said of screen space and being the star, the hero or the heroine, and doing such great parts, presenting such great content, because I believe the same. So thank you so much for putting forward your opinion on that.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Also, talking about your character now, I remember when you started off, there was this chocolate boy, sweet romantic image that was with you. Like, we heard your name and we were like, yeah, we want to see him on TV, on our screens everywhere. Now, of course, doing this character, it's completely different. Now, what we see is something we have never seen before. And I think a lot of people did not even expect this coming from your end. So you tell me, how was your approach towards, bringing this role to life?
Well, very rightly said, when this part was narrated to me, this was nothing like me. This was nowhere close to who I am. And just to be able to dive into the universe of a character and creating him from scratch is the most interesting thing for an actor. And I believe I was really blessed with this part. When I auditioned for it, I did not know what the script was. When I auditioned for it, I got through. And when I read the entire script, I was blown away. And I was like, this is a part that I really, I cannot let this script go out of my hands ever. Like, I really want to play this part because that's how crazy, that's how mad this part was. And just the idea of shedding your image of who you totally are and then completely becoming something else. That's the core and that's the crux of being an actor in the first place, right? So that you can live so many different lives in just one lifetime. So I wanted to play this guy. I wanted to live like him. I wanted to talk like him. So, yes, there has been a lot of prep, a lot of techniques, a lot of methods, a lot of study, which has gone behind actually creating Abhay. I was blessed with a few people who actually made me meet some characters who were real life Abhay. And I was really lucky. Our ex-producer, we had someone who he made me meet. From the RA colony. He belongs to the RA colony. He has a family that is run in RA colony. His language, his persona, his behavior is exactly what I was looking for. And किस तरह से मैंने I hope his name is Vinod Bhai. Vinod Bhai, अगर आज मेरा ये interview देख रहे हैं तो extremely sorry क्योंकि मैंने उनकी और मेरी सारी conversation छुप के record की है. I have like about 30-40 minutes of recordings with his voice and his just dialect. For me to sort of constantly go back home and do my homework of constantly listening to him and then sort of applying those punctuations and rolling of the R's and the way that he speaks into my script. So that, and then of course watching a lot of rappers, from today's times, they have a particular dialect that's very catchy. So I looked through so many different places to an extent where you will not believe. Even before Jitu Bhai, which is Jitendra Joshi, even before he was cast in the show, I studied his character, which is Katekar from Sacred Games. I took his videos to just see the way he speaks because he has that particular accent in Katekar. So to pick something up from him, to pick something up from Vinod Bhai, to pick something up from these rappers, and to sort of mix all of that and create something of my own, because it had to have a little bit of me in it. That's how sort of it came to be. And I just hope पता नहीं मैंने क्या किया है, but I really hope that people like it. That's all.
That's great. And abhi tak jitna bhi dekha, I'm sure it looks very natural, and that is actually why I asked this question to you. Your accent, your dialect, it doesn't look like you're acting. It looks like you speak like that in real life. So I'm sure now you should thank everyone who helped you, and of course yourself for putting it all together.
Thank you everybody. Thank you.
Okay, great. And now that we see the web platform is sort of serving as a platform where every talented person is here now showcasing his or her talent, and it's such a great moment for everyone, for the cinema lovers, everyone. So what is your point of view regarding this entire thing? Do you think web is here to stay and it's like the next big game?
I absolutely think yes. I don't see it as whether is it bigger than films or whether is it going to replace theaters and all of that, course, like the usual conversation. I never think you can take away from theater experience ever.
Definitely.
Like that experience in itself is a different experience altogether. That will always be there. But yes, having said that, the OTT platforms have actually given so much more room to creators, to actors, to makers, for them to actually have all their blocked creative juices flowing and creating things that we always wished that we had. always we would look at the West and I was like, oh my God, like,
I know.
look at a House of Cards. My God, like look at a Dexter, like look at a Luther. Why can't we create it? Here you go. You have a platform. People are ready to invest in it. Go ahead and actually make something that you're truly, truly proud of. And exactly why I am extremely proud of making Cartel is because it's something that the entire team truly believed in, truly wanted to.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how, I'm extremely thankful and grateful that this came to be.
Okay. And I'm sure a lot of people would also like to see you in films. So any plans there in Bollywood?
Well, why not? I'd be more than happy to be part of films. If there is a script which to all the makers out there who are watching me right now, if you've seen my trailer, hi guys, I'm an actor. If you guys think you have a part for me in one of your films, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to be a part of it. And yeah, so that's it is. That was my little audition there, by the way. Profiles.
Great. I am sure you don't need to do all of that also, because everyone is aware of the kind of work you're doing and you have done in the past. So I'm sure that works for you.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Also, now you have been a part of television and now you are, of course, doing web. Is there a sort of difference that you found between both the platforms?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of difference.
Okay.
See, you're actually serving two different things entirely. You're serving a different set of audience. You're serving a different script requirement entirely. On a television show, you have to sort of fulfill the daily requirement of, having 5 episodes or 6 episodes a week. And the story has to sort of have that much conflicts, that many interests. The audiences are, you're serving the audiences which are sitting at home for just recreational purposes, watching television. So, so it's a different set of audience, different story that you're serving. Whereas on web, you're actually serving a completely, it's a much more, concised version of the story. You're not literally going all out. You have a story. You have a beginning, middle, and an end to a story. You have your decided conflicts, and you're sort of serving a different set of audiences who are very interested in watching only that much amount of content and not watching the same thing for like years. So it's two different set of audiences that you're actually serving. So very, very different. Very, very different in terms of the approach, very different in terms of the way it's received.
Okay, great. And now we are also, nearing the premiere of this famous reality show that's called Big Boss. And every second year, I think, or maybe every year, we get the list. Your name is on it, but we haven't seen you yet inside the house. So what's the status there? Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. And lastly, in Abhay's style, ask the audience members and ask everyone who's going to watch this interview to come and watch your show Cartel.
So, क्या बोलते हैं अपन पीपिंग मून करिए. तो मेरे भाई लोग जितने भी लोग पीपिंग मून देख रहे हैं, भाई अपना जो है अपनी जो पूरे अपने खानदान दिन की कहानी है वो आ रही है. वो तो 20 अगस्त को देखो किस पे MX प्लेयर और तुम लोग को मजा आवे, थोड़ा रावस लगे तो मेरे को ऐसा ट्वीट कर रहे हैं, मेरे को बताने का तुम लोगों को कैसा लग रहा है. और ये बच्ची को बताना भूलना नहीं है, बच्ची कितनी क्यूट है, एकदम चांद लग रही है हमारी बच्ची आज.
Okay, that's great. Right. Even better to watch it live.
Yes, please everybody watch it live, and honestly, please watch out for the show. I've tried to do something really different. I hope you guys like it, and please give me all your love. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Rithvik. It was such a nice time talking to you. All the very best.
Thank you.
Likewise. Okay, bye-bye.